In this short video, we're going to talk about three things, three very important things. The first thing is this particular news about variable pay cut. So, a lot of us who see our salary as a whole, which means as a combination of fixed and variable pay, kind of take a lot of loan or a lot of debt, especially things like home loan, etc., because we think that we will make this entire sum of money. Let's say your total CTC is 30 lakhs or 40 lakhs and you think you will earn that much. Of course, after tax, it will be a lesser amount, but we think we'll make that kind of money and then we take loans, right? But now, if quarter over quarter or year after year, you are not making that variable pay. Now, variable pay can be, let's say, 5% of the total or 10%, 15%, 20%. It depends on your level. So, as you grow senior, as you climb levels, the variable pay portion of your salary keeps on increasing. And now, with these news where the companies are cutting on variable pay, either they are not paying it upfront, they are either delaying it, or they are not paying it 100%. They are probably paying it 80%, 70%. Depending on the performance, they may not even pay it, right? So we'll be very careful with variable pay and our commitment that we make to banks or to lenders or to anybody thinking that we'll make this kind of money. So variable pay is called variable pay for a reason because it can vary. So always focus on the fixed part. Always try to see what kind of commitment you can make based on the fixed component of your salary and not the variable pay because it is variable and it is uncertain. Okay. And whenever you are changing jobs, always negotiate and see that you get higher fixed pay. Okay, so that's point number one. Point number two came up when I was talking to somebody in a one-on-one consultation, and this person told me that they're feeling very overwhelmed, stressed at their work. And when I asked them detailed questions, I realized that it is not something which has happened in one day, 1 week, 1 month. They are feeling stressed or overwhelmed for a very long period of time. So, based on the analysis and based on the discussion, what we found is that there was a specific scenario in which there was a skill gap or experience gap. So the employer hired this person thinking that they have high level of expertise. They were able to perform well in the interview, but when it came to work, there was a skill gap or an experience or expertise gap, which led to a lot of pressure and long working hours. So I want all of you to be very focused when you are changing jobs or switching projects. Please be very honest and please ask for expectations and the level of expertise or experience required to get the job done. Otherwise, you will feel overwhelmed. So that's one angle. The second angle associated with feeling overwhelmed or stressed is that this person, now this is a second person, this person was feeling overwhelmed or stressed, but the problem was not the skill or the experience. The problem was lack of planning by seniors, project managers, lack of planning or lack of training and unreasonable expectations. Okay, so this person ended up being in a scenario where he or she was given maybe one and a half or two people's job on their shoulders. Okay, and that led to long working hours, working on weekends and whatnot. So be careful in such scenarios. You have to raise your voice, you have to put forth your concerns about the work pressure and the volume of the work as such, because it's not a skill or experience issue, it is a planning issue. It is something like where they're getting two people's job done by one person. So don't tolerate such things. If your voice is not being heard, plan to quit, find another project, move to another department, or if required, move out of the company. All right. So that was the second scenario. Now, the third scenario is where promises were being made. And more than the promise, I think it was more of the understanding gap where an employee reached to a manager and said, based on my performance and expertise, I'm expecting a promotion in the upcoming appraisal cycle. So the appraisal cycle was like 3 months or 4 months away. And the employee and manager had this conversation. Manager responded by saying, okay, I understand what you're looking for and I will look into it, or I will get back to you in the appraisal cycle, right? So the employee assumes that the manager has agreed and probably this will happen. But the manager's side is that I look into it, which means I will try. So there's no commitment made. So when the 6 months or 4 months time period is gone, and when you reach the appraisal cycle, when the results are getting announced, there's no promotion coming the employee's way. Now the employee is frustrated and goes and asks the manager that you told me that you will look into it. So he said, yes, I tried, but the management did not approve. And there were so many reasons given why the promotion did not happen. So the employee felt cheated. The employee felt as if the promise was made, but nothing was done, right? Now, if you are in the position of a manager, please make sure that you set correct expectations with the employee and don't keep them hanging in the middle. If you're an employee, please ask very specific questions of when will this promotion happen? What will be my job title? What will be my role? Will I be in the same team or will I need to move out? Do I need to learn any new skills? Do I need to take any other initiative or participate in any other project, etc.? So as an employee, please try to get more and more specific information about when will this happen and how will this happen. All right. So in short, these are some of the top of the mind that I have. If you are in a leadership role or in a management role, let me know what additional things you want to add in comments. I'll be happy to read them, and the other viewers will also benefit from your experiences. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. If you like the video, hit the like button and don't forget to share it in your WhatsApp groups. I'll see you in another video soon. Take care and bye for now.